Hey, welcome to Crit Couch. I'm Michael.
And I'm Skyler.
And we are starting Shadowgate.
This is very ominous. This was also made the same year I was born.
Yeah,
so.
well, I mean, that happens. We just watched a whole bunch of, like, intros to 80s and 90s cartoons, and so they have nothing to do with Shadowgate, so we're sitting here like...
But I assure you they will come up.
Oh, yeah, they got Bucky O'Hare and Silverhawks and shit.
Captain Bucky O'Hare. Shit. Anyways.
In the Toad Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadowgate.
Shadowgate, yeah.
Yeah. It's a Green Rabbit. No. So, Shadowgate.
ISOM Simulations?
ICOM. Yeah, ICOM. So, ICOM Simulations made a bunch of these. Well, hang on. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears.
Is he a wizard or a druid?
Within the castle Shadowgate lies your... Okay, no. Okay, we're not going to really hear from Lakmir again, I guess.
Okay. Give him a voice?
You can give him a voice. Just go ahead and do something like a one-off.
Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded warlock lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the... Reading too fast. From the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and the great Titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold eons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well.
Like, he didn't even ask you. He just, waves his fucking legs. Grit in your teeth. You swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Like, he doesn't even have a name.
Odin. You're like 12.
Like Fleblock. Like, I swear by Fleblock's right tit that I will do this.
So is this the interface for the whole game?
Yeah. So,
I don't remember this.
Okay, so, preface there, we played this once before and the audio got really bad, but it was like a year ago before we really got anything kind of rolling.
This was our first test game, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. So the whole premise here is that you've got all of these different commands, and so ICOM, when they first made this was actually originally for a Mac, and it used a mouse because adventure games at the time were typically like the King's Quest series. Or they were things kind of like in the vein of Zork or Colossal Cave Adventure, which were text adventures, and so everything. Yeah,
sounds awesome.
It's a thing. So they all use these like text parsers and stuff. So you had to like type in the commands that you wanted, and mice weren't a thing on computers. And so ICOM, because like Apple was really the big people that pushed for a mouse to be a thing on a computer, and so ICOM built a series of these games. To take advantage of the mouse, and so you could. Right now I'm having to use a D-pad to like click around on everything, and so I can go up here and be like, use.
Can you hit the door?
I can hit the door. Let's hit the door. Hit door. Nothing happened.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah. This is also a game. It's very much in the vein of those adventure games. It's all about experimenting and see what happens. There's lots of dead ends and deaths.
Which we're going to explore some of them, right?
So, for instance, right now, where I'm using the torch on myself, you now have terrific second-degree burns on your hands.
Why are they? He's like, I did it.
I get it.
Yes.
I always wondered what fire felt like.
Are you about to use it again?
Yeah. So,
why?
You hold the flame close enough to your skin to cause second and third degree burns. Okay, just so everybody knows,
maimed yourself.
Yeah, third degree burns are where you have burned yourself so badly the nerves are severed and you can't feel anymore.
Wow, so we're gonna...
So I'm just like...
Yeah, oh, okay.
You finally set your hair on fire. The rest of your body soon follows. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
You're a fucking idiot.
You dumbass.
Actually, death is kind of creepy looking.
Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna speed through this. So,
throughout
this, I'll try and show some deaths and things like that because there's a lot. It's not a long game if you know what to do. But that's because it was built on the concept of like trying to figure things out. So like I can open this door here, for instance, and all right, yeah, we'll move in. And I've actually not done something on this screen, which we'll come back to in a second, but just to kind of give an idea.
Man, I really have forgotten this. There's one thing I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. So we come in, we got these weird little like orange leaf eyes going on up here.
That pitiful wizard Latmere was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here is for you is a horrible death.
I did not know you could do that voice.
Yeah, I've got a little Skeletor there.
He-Man.
The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears.
Get him, Grassman.
So we're going to want to pick up basically everything as we go around.
Can you just pilfer the fucking
Yeah,
place?
I mean, you can look at stuff, too, to make sure that you know what you're kind of getting into. And
Is there like a timer on anything?
yeah, you see how my torch is small now?
Yeah, that's why
If
I was
my torch
asking.
goes out, I die because I wander around in the dark like an idiot and eventually break something, like a leg, and then you just sit here and starve to death.
Sounds like me every time I need to get up and use the restroom at the middle of the night. Like, oh, God.
It's a torch. An oil-soaked rag is wrapped around it. So we constantly have to be picking up torches. And then we'll want to keep one lit at all times. Right now, the music is still the same. The music actually will, when the little torch gets really close to going out, the music changes to something a little more tense.
Will it auto-use your torches?
No, it will not. If you let it go out, you die.
Okay.
Okay, so, looking around in here, we're like, okay, this wooden door is reinforced with heavy sheets of steel.
That's a door?
Even though this door is only an inch thick, it is very sturdy.
Okay. Can you look at...
It's a beautifully woven rug.
Use the torch on the rug?
And fuck this rug.
Was there any reason to do that?
Not necessarily. It does teach you that you can burn rugs, which does come into play later.
Excuse me?
But so that door is locked. Little side door is locked. So the other thing is this little move map.
Oh, okay.
The doors, you can kind of look at the view window up here and place what's going on. So like this little side block is this side door because it's the door off to the right.
Got it.
So you can also use this as kind of a shortcut so you don't have to navigate all around the screen. But so we've
Okay.
clearly missed something already on these first two screens because we can't. I already opened that. So we'll go ahead and move out here, and it's like, so okay, what do we want to examine, right?
You like check the rock walls? I wish I remembered something about
Yeah.
this game, but I don't.
It's a stone wall. It's a stone wall. It's a
Well,
stone wall.
What about the little
It's a
skull?
stone wall. Okay, so that's kind of one of the big things. It's the skull of some creature. Its meaning seems quite clear. Death lurks inside. So the other part of what took these games a long time is figuring out what commands to use. And kind of a bit of trivia about this. At the very least, if you play the DOS version, I've never played the original Mac version. But if you play the DOS version, you can actually punch that skull or hit that skull, and you jam the skull into the thing.
And then you can't
And then you
open it?
can't open it or get the key
So
out.
are you just stuck?
You basically just have to
Okay.
wait until your torch burns out or restart the game.
Is there not like a win state where you just turn around and leave?
Well, I mean, but then
Latmere,
or not Lackmere,
the Warlock Lord, summons the behemoth.
wait, did I use the key?
No.
I seem to be wasting your time. I can't remember if I actually did it. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Click. So one of the other things about these types of games, and this was true even going into stuff like King's Quest or whatever, was you had to pay attention to stuff that looked different. So the stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the
Like
stairs.
that weird rock there?
Yeah, like that weird rock. And, there's another more subtle thing here because basically anytime we come into a place, we want to make sure we pick up our torches.
But that torch has rings.
But that torch has rings. And you'll note that the torch
It's different.
It's different in my inventory, and so we can come and take a look at it. There is something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. So that means that you'll use... We already touched the torch 3 times, and we know what happened there. So the other thing, too, is, like, you have to be kind of careful about what you do. So, like, we look at this book, for instance. It's an ancient tome. It seems that no one has disturbed its page for centuries. So we could just...
Disturb it?
take the tome, and when you remove the book from its pedestal, the floor collapses and you fall to your death.
Well, you
It's
thought
a
it
sad
was
thing
gonna
that your
be-
adventures have ended here because you wanted to read.
That's a good lesson for you.
So you'll note that I come back the room before.
Oh, that's really forgiving.
Yeah, and all it's done is it reset my progress from the room I was in, but it checkpoints you, which is kind of an intriguing thing for this era, especially given if you've ever played any of the Sierra games. They are brutal about that. Like, you can literally get really deep into a King's Quest game and have missed an item, and then you're fucked. Like, you can literally have to restart, say 4 or 5 hours of play.
Ugh.
But this book is still here, so let's just open it. The book is open and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. And so now we can, take so there's a key in here.
Okay.
So there's a lot of, do I mess with it? What do I do with it? So what else on this screen? So we've seen the, bottom...
Can you look at the rock that's discolored?
Yeah, so we can take a look back here.
Great.
There we go. It's a part of the wall, so there is a difference there, and that's a key. Like, when you
Hit
look
it.
at something, yeah, fuck you, wall. Pow! Isn't it a comic book thwop?
Oh
The
shit.
stone falls away to reveal a secret passage.
That for a ant?
Well, I mean, it's at a distance, and
Sure.
you don't know how tall my hero is. Okay, so we got this other key, so let's go ahead. I know
Yeah,
where
you know how
everything
to beat
is
this.
here, so
you too.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it on click.
Woohoo.
It worked. So now we'll just move in there, and ooh, goodies. Oh, as you enter, you can see a sword and sling inside. Go ahead and torch up again. This will be interesting to see how we time out explaining things while these torches are burning.
Torches, yeah.
It's a double-edged broadsword. The handle has druidic script written upon it, but
Sounds-
we're not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
This would come in handy for long-range battles. The narrator's so excited.
Woohoo!
You can use this shitty piece of leather on a string.
The Druidic script just says Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I don't know. That's just
Okay.
so you can go down the hall or you can go in the hall.
Yeah, so we've got two directions we can go. Which way do you want to go, left or right?
Let's go
here?
down the hall.
Okay, so the right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, great. More
doors.
decisions.
Okay, we'll go ahead and just open all of these.
Yeah, it's a very stony block sound. Let's go on the left one.
Left hand. Alrighty.
Which certainly won't doom us. What?
Enter a
Am I
cold
looking
room.
at?
The stench of flesh in decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Okay, that's actually a hint. Everything is a hint.
Yeah.
And so we've got this pedestal. We've got a little thing here.
Put your slot in the hole.
My slot.
Yeah, your torch.
Oh, okay.
Extra
Like my
torch.
extra torch.
Yeah.
I
Use
just tried to take the torch from myself.
Yeah.
What do you want to use this on?
Game's like, you dumb bitch, you can't steal from yourself.
Nothing happened.
Well, so much for my brilliant strategy.
All right, so we got two directions we can go from here.
Oh, cool. Let's keep going deeper. Oh.
So we got
Shit.
we got two directions. Which way you want to go?
Down.
Down the ladder.
Yeah, let's see what's.
A broken fragment of wooden ladder hangs from the opening, which you still went down. So as you go down the trap door, you realize you took a big step. The fall is quite fatal. You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You didn't look I like how it's a broken fragment of ladder is hanging there, and you didn't
Yeah.
bother to look down.
You're like, I recognize that this is a problem. Here I go. God bless. So I guess left door.
Okay. So let's see here. Go ahead and open this guy.
So how old were you when you played through this?
89. When did I get it?
Oh, this is a fucky room. This is.
Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Ooh, what do we got down there at the end?
I don't know. Take that shield though.
Little boy. All you can see are two eyes in the darkness. They seem to be watching every move
Is
that
it-
you make.
Is it Denver?
No, it's Sting.
What?
They're watching every move that you make. Every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Well, take the shield so he can't see you anymore. Hide behind it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Tech.
Actually, next time on Crit Catch, we'll see what happens if I pick this up.
Yeah. Okay.
Next time on Crit Catch.
Sting. Yeah.
You're watching you, man.
That is a weird song out of context.
Oh, that's fucking creepy as shit.